Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and something yet again brand new. Collecting bugs, giant beetles. Yay!
ตัวผู้ใหญ่มาก
ประดูมันอยู่ที่ไหนนั่นแม่
นี่มันอยู่ต้นตะพึกก็ผู้ชายหนึ่งสีฟ้าลูกแหมบุหรี่มึงนี่เนาะอุ้ยเสียงร่วงตรงไหนวะ
นี่ไงตัวนึง
ไหน
นู่นอีก2 ตัว
เอ้ยกิ่งไม้มันร่วงหรืออะไรวะ
ลบกันอ่ะ
เกาะอยู่สายไฟอ่ะมันใช่แมงกว่างหรือใช่ดอกกระเช้าอ่ะ
Heard one over there.
ฮะ
Chơi đó. Thank you.
มันแมงกว่างหรือมันกิ่งไม้ร่วงอ่ะถ้ากิ่งที่มึงจับก็ขย่มลองขย่มดิล่ะบางทีมึงก็มองไม่เห็นมันเนาะ
ตรงไหนก็โยมไปเถอะมันโยมได้
ล้มเลย
เมื่อกี้เกาะหายไปหมดเลย
มันแอบเปล่า
ไม่มีเลย
มึงต้องไปเหยียบกิ่งน้อยๆแล้วก็หุ้มอย่างนั้นกิ่งใหญ่มึงไม่มีแรงหรอกเล็กอ่ะเอาไปถ้าไม่ได้ก็ลงมาไหน
ตัวน่ะ
เอา
หนานั่นน่ะ
มันดีจังเลยเนี่ย
10 ตัวยังไง
ฮะ
10 ตัว
ไม่ได้ไปก่อนนะ
10. Whoa. Let's get it. Hang on. One do a proper shot.
บินนะ
They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight. That's it.
Alright, Plop. Thanks for your help, mate. Couldn't have done it without you, could we? Eh? Soon I'll be frying them up later, I think. She's just off to take her mum and nephew and little nibbler home. Can have a late breakfast and then start some work. Mind you, looks like we might get a drop of rain today. Don't mind that, we haven't had rain for about 4 days, so just went and bought a new boy Muscovy duck. Moved a load more straw yesterday. Still got to do some more mulching. And everything going well. New corn's coming up nicely. Now a couple of you did say that corn should be planted in a square, and it does make sense. Why? To do with the fertilisation or the pollination. Hopefully, with us sowing them a little bit more dense than is probably recommended, hopefully we'll still be alright. So next time we sow, we'll still do it in 2 lines, but we'll probably do about 5 or 6 rows at the same time. So again, thanks. It's the beauty of I was going to say Facebook, but YouTube and Facebook, people making comments and recommendations, people that are more experienced than yourselves. It's always good to to get some professional info. We live and learn, don't we? Let's get some breakfast, boy. Huh? Down at the fence pond this afternoon, just for an hour or so. The duck death squad are out in the rice paddy. Toon's watching the women's volleyball, so I thought I'd sit here with Vince for an hour or two and the girls and wet a line. Now I haven't got noggin cam, so I'm not actually going to be able to show you my fishing, just if I can actually hook something. Now I've just thrown in my first baited hook. I've just had my friggin' arm pulled off. Look at that. Straighten me hook. Now, this is a Thai hook. Not this in Thailand and their fishing equipment, but it's not really as strong as it should be. So I've got my Drennan Super Specialist hooks. I'm going to stick one of them on and a little bit more chicken liver and drop it in again. I've just been dropping it in right down the side of where the duck house is. So hopefully what I'm after really is some snakehead and some big climbing perch for dinner, but that was probably a Mekong or a Sawai or a Pacu. So we'll see. There's lots of other catfish in here as well, but they normally only grow to about 2 kg. This was a lot bigger than that. Alright, bait your hook, Lee. Get it back in there. Here we go. 8-pound line, hook length. Just bit straight through it. So I would imagine that's a Pacu. Got Pacu in here over about 10 kg. You need about 20-pound line for them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ditch the hook link, the 8-pound hook link that I've got tied to a swivel there, and it's basically bloody fishing wire. It's about 20-25 pound sea fishing mono, so that's going to go straight through to my size 12. Could do with a bloody size 4, I think, but I'm using quite a small hook and small bait because I don't want these huge fish. I thought if I just dropped them down the side I'd winkle a few Bamor or Bachon out, but this place is just stuffed full of monsters, so I'll have to step up a little bit. Although I don't want to catch them, it'll be good for the camera thing if I can get a couple out for you to have a look at what we're trying to grow for the lake, fishing lake. Take 3. Here we go then, third throw, and something I didn't really want to catch, but beautiful fish. This is the giant gourami. I suppose is about 3 pound. So Toon calls them rhino fish. They're nearly all fin, so they're quite acrobatic when you first hook them. They've got tiny little needle teeth, but that's not what would have snapped the line before. We've got a few in here that are about double that size. So I'll pop him back, see if we can get a proper fish. Here's the ones I'm really after. It's only a small one, but that's your climbing perch or Bamor. Some people call them a doctor fish. Really good eating, but there's some armoury on there. The gill plate is sharp as anything, coupled with that dorsal fin as well. But the meat is really, really good. I'd put it on a par with snakehead, really. But if we could get one 3 times that size, the missus will be well happy with me. Right, not a monster, but check out how fat this little lad is. He's a right old chubster. I just caught another one a few minutes ago. Now these were put in about 6 months ago at about 3 ounces. I would put him now at about a pound, shade over a pound, pound and a quarter. This is the striped catfish, Sawai. They eat everything. So vegetables, fruit, other fish, anything that's really in the pond that they'll have a go at. Now these spikes are incredibly sharp on their fins. I've had one go right through one of my fingers before. Lucky it didn't snap off, otherwise that would be a trip to the hospital. No scales on these fish. But yeah, they're not bad. They don't fight as well as the Mekong catfish, but they seem to run out of steam a little bit quicker. But still a good fight. Still more power than a UK carp, that's for sure. Now here's something a little bit different for you. It looks almost the same as the last small catfish, but these, well, we call them meow catfish. They're a wild catfish you normally catch in the local rivers. You don't catch them this size. I'll just show you my hand there. This is big, and it's obviously heavy pregnant. Now the other catfish was spiky. This, I would say, is the second worst thing to get spiked by. Another one is Bagot, which has got it's all razored, barbed. So if they break off, and you'll never get them out. But these are like a bloody samurai sword, these fins. So I'm going to be very, very careful with this one. Very tasty as well. But this will probably end up being chopped up and given to the other catfish in the Buduk pond. I've had to come away from the fishing around the fence pond. Soon got a phone call. Her mum needed a lift into town, nip to the market. So we gathered the ducks up, put them away. I didn't want to stay down the pond while the house was vacant. So I've come back and I've just finished the strimming with Honda. So Turkey Boy and Rod can go hunting bugs a little more readily. It's coming up quite well. The skinny palms. Looking quite arid at the moment without any rain. So it's been quite eventful so far today. Although we haven't been grafting much, in all honesty. So we got the 10 beetles this morning with a nephew. A little bit of fishing, a little bit of strimming. We also went and got a new Muscovy boy, because Tank, unfortunately, we had to end up putting him in the pot a couple of months back, as Toon's autopsy revealed that he had a perforated lung. But it certainly didn't affect the good taste. So there's the new guy. I've got to come up with I tell you what, let's put it over to you guys, the viewers. This guy here, he looks like he's got a bit of a syrup on his head to me. To me, he looks a little bit like Kyle Walker, Tottenham. Oh no, he's not Tottenham, is he? Man City right back. But I'm sure someone can come up with something a bit more witty. We tend to just name the boy birds ducks and chickens and turkeys, because they tend to hang around a little bit longer. So yeah, give them a name. Also, what sounds like Toon's back, we've now got 2 turkey eggs. So Toon's actually bought some old roofing sheets now, so we're gonna set up in the blue netted area a roofing area for the Muscovies to nest. Hello, Bab Nung Cup. Right, just before I go and help the missus unload Ben Hur, I'm going to show you what we were chatting about the other day. Come on, Turkey Boy, we're not you, mate. There's a proud mum and her 3 adopted fluffies. Is that cute or what? that. Unfortunately, the other two eggs didn't hatch. One nearly made it out, but when we came down this morning, it passed away. We try not to interfere too much. What are you doing here, girl? Eh? Out the way, Bitty. That'll do for now. We did try and get hold of some Peking ducks today, but 3 people told us about this place that had Pekings. We got there and bloody Muscovies. That was a wasted trip. We'd already bought a boyed Muscovy anyway. So. But yeah, we'd like some Pekings as well. They were a good sort of like go-between for meat and eggs. The Muscovies are for meat. The Campbells are for eggs. Right, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Ta-ra for now.